did we populate the interest with everyone, so to make sure that they get invites and they can opt out, rather than having them opt in,
Yes.
or they might not get the invite. So you're on everything until you opt out.
So let me show you.
Almost everything.
Almost everything.
Like if you're a man, you're not on the list for.
No, I've tried. I've tried to go. I've tried to go to the women's things, and I've tried to do singles, and Jill didn't like either of them. So let me show you the interest thing, because this is where you select. So Susan's absolutely right. The decision was made that in this transfer to populate mostly with interests that you have chosen. So here we go. Here's the interest list. So these are things available. And look at the extent of it. So discussion type stuff, entertainment type stuff, food and drink type stuff, games type stuff, recreation. So remember me, I'm Jess, and I've just moved to the area, and I can see all these people are hiking. And I don't think I'll be here because I'm new and I'm just looking for moved. And deliberately, I'm hoping I've chosen something that I'm not already signed up for. There we go. So just moved, not here. I'd be between Merceau and Minita. So I say, look, I really would like to get the invites to hiking. I'd like to get the emails about hiking. So I can say, sign me up. And so sign me up now adds just moved to this hiking group. It says I'm now a participant in hiking, and obviously the only other thing I could do is remove me. So that's a way of demonstrating an interest in something.
And how do you remove yourself?
I hit remove me. Okay, so I shouldn't have chosen mood. If I look down now somewhere, I should be here. Here we go. Just moved. All right, just moved. Chapel Hill, North Carolina. That's my email address. So it says I'm part of this interest group. And remember, being part of it means I will get invitations. I won't call them e-bites. I'll get invitations. I'll get emails if there are events around this thing, around hiking. If I don't want them anymore, I'll just say remove me, and away I go. I will no longer be there.
So in order to get invitations to different things, you have to be on that list?
No.
In the interest group.
Yes or no? I mean.
Well, it depends. So I'm hearing yes and I'm hearing no. So it depends. I'll go here in a moment. It depends on if it's an invitation to a club event, then that will happen. You don't need to have checked interests to get the club, like the holiday party, for example, or Kentucky Derby, the annual meeting. So you don't need to have checked anything to get that. It's assumed that you've joined the club, you'll be interested. The meet and greet, it's on the list. Okay, it is on the list. So you probably weren't following me because we were talking about the question. For the specific things, yes, you do need to check it to get the invitations. If you find, I think this is one of the FAQs, if you find that people are talking about, that was a great wine tasting and had a blast, and you go, I never got the invitation. Probably because you haven't checked, I'm interested in wine tasting. So if lots of people around you are doing things and you don't know about it, it probably means that you haven't checked specific things. Right, so here's the other place. So I went through the interest to start off with, but this time round I was just showing, well, how can I do it in mass? How can I say, for me, this is Jess now. I've just joined and said, oh, there's lots of interest things there, but you know, I don't want to spend all my time going through each interest. How about doing it from my profile? So here I've gone Jess's profile, and now I can look at interests, and now I get the list slightly differently. But what I can do is I can now say I'm interested in international affairs, I'm interested in sounds like fun, because I'm a fun sort of guy, I'm interested in light bites, and there's a really nice description of each of these: games, bridge, recreation, and I don't like games, hiking, and then I can save that. And so that's the fastest way. If you want to do a mass selection of things, that's the fastest way of doing it.